in April when our lease is up that we might just everybody work from home going forward. So I might start working from home in April again. And that means when we... Oh, green rupee in Link's chest. Man, he's a cheapskate. That means when we start house hunting in a year that we're not limited in our search. We were previously limited to places where the Metro or the CTA would go so I can get downtown to get to work, because I don't drive. I work down in West Loop. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Roselle's a great area. It's nice and centralized down there for the western burbs. It's a nice area. We've seen a lot of good houses down there, but we chose that because there's a metro line that cuts through the city. And I would use that to get to work. So that was the initial thought, and it was centralized, and it's not too expensive, but yeah, if I'm not limited to the metro or getting to CTA, we can fucking go wherever the hell we want. And worst case scenario, babe, I might have to go to you know, shared office once a month or something like that, and just drive downtown. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought of that. Get away, pickle. Oh, look at those big bombs. Big fours. Oh, that's the best. So tier 1. Oh, and bombs from the crabs. We don't have to worry about bombs at all this seed. That is awesome. We got bombs in the trees. We got bombs in the crabs. As a bottle. Did not mean to go down there, but the chances of us needing that bottle is practically nil. No shit, Gil. Them's the best drops. Because there's like 5 or 6 different crab drops across. The crab drops don't change. The tree drops do. The tree drops depends on what tier you're in. There's 3 different tiers of items that can drop from the trees. That's why you need to kill an enemy first for the first pull to work, because that's the first tier, is when you've killed one enemy and taken no damage. Or 1 to 4 enemies, whatever it is. There's a tier that's 1 to 4, and then... I'm trying to think what else it is. Yo, Zeebs! It was okay. Work has been really fucking slow. Like, super slow this last week. My big projects have all wrapped up. I'm doing little piddly shit right now, and it's really frustrating. Because I like it when my projects are, you know, I've got 120 hours to finish this project, and I've got, you know, 6 weeks, so I can space things out a little bit as long as I get my shit in. Skullwoods. Wow, that's the second green rupee. But I don't have, like, any big projects lined up right now, so it's just been, oh, I have an hour to do this, I have 2 hours to do this, 4 hours to do this, and it's just fucking frustrating. It drives me goddamn batty. Alright, so we got 1 map to walk. We got one of the most worthless keys in Skullwoods. It does mean when we go to Skullwoods early, which we always do, then obviously we can open it, which is nice, but... Some goo that officially shuts off Aga. Low rupee count, so I'm gonna grab those extra 10. Big key to Thieves Town. That's a good one. That's a good one. That gives us 7 of 8. Yeah, so this is Keysanity Randomizer, where all the keys are mixed into the bunch as well, which is the best. Flippers! Ooh. Okay. Flippers are not normal. You don't normally get flippers early. Yeah, this is like last night. Last night's... Oh, God. We got so many hearts. Was it last night's? I'm trying to remember. I think it was last night's. So many hearts. Nice, Moon Pearl. I thought it was last night's. We just got so many goddamn hearts. It's crazy. And we skipped a heart container early on, too. And Kane! What is this? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we skipped the one in... we skipped the one early, and then ended up... I mean, still with like 16 hearts by the end of the run. Alright. Nothing available there. So the only thing we don't have is a true melee weapon, but Cane of Samario does work. And it's actually not the worst. Not getting that. Yeah, they cut out all the text with one exception. So they kept the text in for Ganon. And it's really interesting why. So what happened with Ganon is the NMG runners were going in, and because in NMG you go to Ganon and he's got the 3 lines of text. So they kept it in because NMG runners were screwing it up because they would get there and there would be no text. And they would either stand there and get hit by Ganon, or they would unintentionally move and get Ganon hugged. So what they did is they kept the text in for Ganon when you start the fight, and so that it wouldn't fuck up the NMG runners. It was for that plus the silver arrow text. They did it there just so that the NMG runners didn't, instantly get gibbed by Ganon by stepping in there. Because apparently they were complaining about it when it happened. Which, I mean, makes perfect sense. Because when you do NMG, your pattern is dead. I mean, it's dead set. You never change it. So it makes perfect sense. NMG, no major glitches. Again, Cane of Samaria, don't underestimate it. It's actually quite useful. Oops. Well, when you don't throw it off the edge, at least. That's exactly it. Ice Palace. Swamp Palace, man. Gloves. Ooh! Okay, so that was Ice Palace, Swamp Palace, and Gloves. That's huge. But yeah, the NMG runs, that's when people run the vanilla game with no major glitches. Speed runs. There's actually a race going on right now. I saw a 4-person NMG race going. It's something I've thought of many, many, many times to get down, to learn the NMG route and actually do it, because some of the best rando runners are also great NMG runners, because because the route requires you to effectively not take a lot of damage. And it's really great for survivability to learn the NMG route. Yeah, there's a March tourney for NMG, which I signed up for it thinking I was going to learn it, and then I learned that it was a limited entry. They only had enough room for 128 people, so I dropped out because I didn't want to steal a spot from somebody that's actually, this is what they do. Because there's a lot of people that don't do rando, they just do NMG, so I didn't want to steal one of their spots. So we're purposely not we're not doing the Zora route right now, because I'm hopeful that I'm going to get some rupees on this route. We have to do it eventually, but I hate going the Zora route and not doing Zora. And right now we only have 27 rupees. So I'm going to do the Eastern Sasharala route, and I might even do Escape before I do anything else. Misery Mire. Misery Mire. Another bottle, money, and weekend. Titan's Mitts. Well, we have Dark World access. Hey, Brother Paul. Oh, of course I wouldn't do that. Holy shit. If you get 100 pizzas delivered to your home, you know that was me. I didn't give it to anybody else. That was just me. Yeah, Johnny, the dude that's got him, he said he was going to bring him this weekend. So, I'll remind him. Well, I'm actually going to be at his house Friday morning, so I'll get him when I'm there. So, I should be able to get him in the mail by Tuesday. So, you should probably have him by the end of next week. Wow, red clothes early with good survivability. This is going to be a healthy seed. Yeah, I've Yu-Gi-Oh! No. My son has got Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit. I will not. They're like $5 each. Lava spikes are. And I have a buddy of mine who, when we played a ton, we played a lot of Kamigawa Block back in the day. And I know that he's got all of his shit. He's got like a stack of like 20 Ristic Studies, which Ristic Studies are going for like $5 each. It's crazy. He's got a bunch of old shit. But I knew that he would have a bunch of lava spikes, so I asked him if he could pull 4 of them, and I was going to mail them to Brother Paul there. Yeah, they're like $5 each. That's ridiculous. For fucking lava spikes? Are you kidding me? It's a fucking common that only goes into one deck, and it's been reprinted. I do not understand how that is $5. Meyer. My boy just turned 17. A couple weeks ago. He's almost a man. Which is fucking frightening considering I'm only 37. Just drop that there so I know where to get back. There's my point. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, I mean, burn is still there. It's never going away. It'll always be there. Alright, we didn't find any money. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I think we're actually just gonna... I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta do the route. There's gotta be something there on that route. So... Yeah, anything in Modern Masters is legal. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Not everything in Modern Masters is actually modern legal, because they did reprint Splinter Twin and then banned it a year later. But I think everything else is currently modern legal, so... and they're all reprints. I mean, you can run cards that come from, like, collector sets and stuff like that, as long as they're... You know, as long as it's a legal card. You can still play in any deck that it's legal. You know, it doesn't have to be the right printing. I mean, I have a burn deck sitting right back there. I have a modern burn deck. It's sitting right back there on my shelf. I played modern burn for... Oh, shit. I don't know how many. Like 18 months or something like that. So... I played a lot of modern burn. It's how I got into modern. Because at the time, it was the cheapest deck. It was the cheapest competitive deck that you could play. And I didn't want to invest the $1,500 to get into Modern right away, so, you know, I invested $200-300 just to get in the door, and since then I've put more money than I care to admit. Now, Standard is just Standard just isn't my thing. I play standard when I have to, which isn't very often, thankfully. And that's the only reason, is because I have to do it. Like, if I'm playing in a standard event, well, I need to know standard, so... Alright, so we're gonna do the back-end Sank quick, and then we'll head to Dark World. Are you talking the Wishing Well right there? I mean, that's the, yeah, so what they did with the Wishing Well, that's in the actual game, that's where you get the, what is it? The Fire Shield and the Boomerang. But, yeah, that's that section. And there's the lamp. It's interesting. Pod key. Okay. Hey, Cheddar! What's up, dude? We're about to go into Dark World here. We put it off long enough. And remember, everybody, boys and girls, we're gonna play the bonk game. We're playing the bonk game here this evening. Once this is over, unless I don't get the boots, which has happened in the last couple runs. There is a bonk leaderboard now on the page, unless you're on mobile, which in that case you won't see it. But we do have a bonk leaderboard, so... So the wishing, that's the, yeah, that's the Wishing Well on Hylia. Yeah, that one is just, 6 and, I hate it when I get a 5-6 map. It's information that I'm gonna get anyway. Oh, very cool, dude. But yeah, the upgrades, the arrow and the bomb upgrades that are currently in here are the ones that you would get from that well, so... Yeah, I don't remember what my bonk count was last night. It was 20-something, I think? Something like that. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great either. Like, right there, the +5, those are the ones you would get from the Wishing Well. That's why they're in here. Alright, so the big reason that well, there's two reasons why we're doing this. Monkey the G Tower. What's that?
Fishing right here? This pool for so long. In the ass.
Oh.
You almost can't get your hook to show up when you're passing over your bobber. It's ugly.
So yeah, we're doing Skullwoods for two reasons. One, because we normally do it anyway. But in this case, we do have the big key, so we're going to be able to get an additional item in here. So we're actually going to be able to do 6 instead of 5. Mushroom. Ooh, fetch quests, fetch quests, fetch quests. Hammer! That's what we were like. In the... No, you can actually... What are you doing there? There is something you can do in that room. But I don't remember what it is. There is actually something in there, though. But I couldn't tell you what it is. The flashing icons on the map, when I checked that is the location of the location of the pendants and crystals that I know. Oh, shit. Ah! We're just gonna do this again. That was close. Hey, 2-hour sub-2s are not easy, dude. Sub-2s are not easy. You get them when you can, and I don't sub-2 sometimes in some of these races. And I've been doing this shit fucking forever. Alright, so now we have the hammer. Now the only thing we're missing is we don't have the small key to Thieves Town, which would be fucking super convenient right now. Yeah, I don't remember what's in there. But something's in there. Something is in that Wishing Well room in Rando, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me what it is. I think I've seen somebody go in there once, but I don't think I ever have. I know that the, maybe it actually is just a... Is that the one, actually, that you can fill up a bottle at random? Or is that the other wishing well? I don't fucking remember. I know that you can throw random bottles into one of the wishing wells and it fills them up at random with either goo or a fairy or something, but I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, that's not bad at all for just doing it for a month. In fact, that's pretty good for doing it for only a month. I mean, it's all... What you'll learn is I gotta throw this one. I'm not gonna get there in time. And I didn't throw it. There's little things that you'll improve on. Is it the pyramid one? Okay, I couldn't remember which one it was. But there'll be little things that you'll pick up on. Just little things, like menuing is a huge deal. And you get better at menuing, and then it just becomes easy. And you just pick up free minutes that way. Key to desert, okay. So that one's a little weird to get right now. It doesn't really do much for us. Like, I used to have constantly 5 and 6 minute menu times when I first started doing this. Now I'm down in the low 3s usually. I mean, I still occasionally get a 4, depending on how long it is, and... Oh, that is a thing of beauty. That is a perfect time to get that. You can tell him whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. We all go on tilt, dude. We all go on tilt. I do it too. You just throw it away and you go to the next one. That's all you can do. You just throw it away and say, you know what? I had a shitty race. Go to the next one. That's all you can do. Like right there, I just lost 2 seconds of shitty iteming. Of shitty menuing. Could have been a lot quicker, and I'm still not great at menuing. In fact, I'm really not that good at it, but... What are you gonna do? Shit, get away from me. Well, see if we can get through the hellway without taking too much damage. Hopefully most damage not self-inflicted like that. That was crazy. So, wow, we have so much shit that's open to us right now. It's crazy how much shit opened up. But strangely enough, this is the only dungeon that we can finish. It's kind of weird. It's like we don't have the right keys to get the dungeons that we can go to. I find that very odd right now. That we're basically restricted to just a few dungeons that we can actually go into. Well, that changes things. Actually, it doesn't. We don't have the big key to pod yet. That is pushing us to pod, though. We have 2 pod keys already, the bow, the lamp, and the hammer. That is pushing us to pod. So I think I'm going to do the south route out of town, and I'll just go directly to pod. In fact, I'll pick up... There's the one key that's sitting on Hylia Island. There's the small key there. I'm going to pick that up and hope that it's a pod key. Because that'll net us a few extra items. And then we're basically just going to wait till we find the big key for it. So... We can also go to Death Mountain, and we can check all of left side Death Mountain. Or, I'm sorry, all of east side Death Mountain, what I meant to say, on Light World and half of Dark. So, we've got options. Bastard. still have no money, which is kind of weird. I don't want to take additional damage here. So we're gonna have to use the. I choose not to use the hammer on this if I can help it. So I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna use the Cane of Samaria. If you've never seen this, if you've never seen Cane of Samaria blind, it's actually pretty fun. I find it much easier than doing the hammer. And we do have backup. Oh shit, I missed. I had dropped it too low. Oh, fuck you, man. You're not supposed to move. The good thing about Cane on blind is that you can basically just avoid. You could just sit here and avoid the fire shots. It's super easy. And it's crystal. I can't check the big chest. I don't have the small key. That is the one place you need the small key, is to check the big chest, which is strange to say that, but you can't get there. Dude, that'll happen. That'll happen. Nothing you can do about it either. Just accept it. So 84 rupees. I have just enough to do this. I'm telling you guys, in 2 weeks when this Keysanity tournament starts up, if you like trolley seeds, just wait. Because there will be some trolley fucking seeds in that race, in that tourney. Like, super, super trolly. This is one of those scenarios, too. I think I'm going to dig off the 30 to see if I can get some more red rupees in here, because usually you can get a couple. Not going to pick up that one yet. Okay, good. Yeah, picked up, well, basically broke even. Huh. You know what's funny? We did, I'm trying to remember who it was. I don't remember which runner it was, but he ran a Keysanity. His very, very first Keysanity run had pedestal Ganon Tower Big Key, and I think the flute to finish Meyer was in Ganon's Tower. And I felt so bad because he was... Why did I just do that? I don't have... Well, I guess we'll just do this. Oh, no, we won't, because we're... That was stupid. I thought I had my hammer on for some reason. But it was his very first race, and I felt really bad for the dude, because he was very reluctant from joining anyway, because he was worried that he didn't know what he was doing. And then he gets that seed. And I was just like, wow, that's fucking brutal, man. And it happens. I think I've had a double dip 5 or 6 times in Keysanity. You don't normally. Normally you just find the G Tower key. You know, you find it out here. So, well, those people that finish at like 6 hours though. Money. Actually, I would like money here. Because I still haven't finished the Zora route. The people that do the 6-hour seeds, I mean, I understand that they're trying their hardest, and it's not for a lack of trying. It's they spend a lot of time fucking around. At least that's the way I've seen it. I watch people that are, you know, I see these races that they're 4 hours in, and I'm like, why is it 4 hours in? Did somebody quit? And then you go and it's a guy that's sitting at the wishing well, you know, trying to fill up bottles. So, if he legitimately went 6 hours, if it was, I mean, it could be his first time. I could see that. I could see going legitimately 6 hours the very first time if you had no basic idea what you're doing. I really should have picked that up. Yeah, I mean, if he's trying, he's trying. I mean, he obviously wanted to finish. You know, he's got some desire. He was still having fun. At least I hope he was having fun. Otherwise, he wasted 6 hours of his life. There you go. We had that discussion on the tournament in the fall when we did the qualifiers, because there's a lot of forfeits in the qualifiers. And we were like, well, if you forfeit, you know, you're not getting last. Or I'm sorry, if you finish, you're not getting last because there's going to be forfeits. So, but yeah, I mean, dude, I give mad props to people that stick it out like that. I'm really upset I didn't pick up that map right there, because it could be the map to the last pendant. And that map to the last pendant will tell us everything that we need. Oops, that is not the bomb. Ah, get away from me. I'm gonna stop and buy some bombs here before we head out, too. I did! I missed first place by 23 seconds. TGH just nicked me out. And that says a lot, because TGH is he's really good because he has insane execution. He's one of the better executors out there. He's super fucking good at it.
I'm gonna make some noise again.
Oh, you're gonna blend?
Yeah, I'm gonna blend.
We got a blender going on in the background, everybody. Blender incoming. Skullwoods. Okay. Well, we're getting an idea of what we need. Alright, so we are going to go into pod. I would not be at all shocked if... Okay. Blending will be soon. Blending will be soon. Okay. I will not be at all shocked if this is the small key to pod. Oh, Castle Tower. Ooh, Castle Tower. Ugh. Don't like that. It's probably needed, too. So part of me wants to check the pyramid before coming in here, but I'm not going to. Alright, so 2 keys, no big key. Hammer, bow, and lantern in logic. I'm expecting here that there's going to be something in here. This is my threshold for going into pod. Yes, there are 2 items in there. One of them is key lock, too. So there's one of them that you can get without a key, as long as you have access to Aga Tower, which I don't right now. And then the other one is locked behind one small key. Alright, so we got this. But we haven't done that yet. We still haven't done any of Death Mountain yet, so maybe we're coming in here slightly early. But this is my threshold. So whenever I have 2 keys and the bow and the hammer, or 3 keys, is when I start looking at pod seriously. Before then, I won't even look at it. Not unless I have to. And that has beat me. I mean, not coming in here early enough is sometimes tragic. So... we're going to be able to get... I'm trying to think how many items this nets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 items we can get? Yeah, pod usually is, but not always. I had a complete dud the other day. It was a completely dry pod. I went there early, 14 worthless items. Oh, that's not the one with the arrows. So it does happen. It doesn't happen very often. Yeah, it was the exception to the rule. It was a Keysanity, too. It gave us all the keys early, and we just went there, and it was just a dud. It was a complete dud. So, it does happen. Don't have the boots, so we gotta go the long way. So, the bad thing, it starts in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this last Monday, so just under 2 weeks. Here's the bad thing about doing pod this way, and I've mentioned this several times. It is slow. Doing pod this way is super slow. Because you have to make laps. Now, in this case, I'm only going to do 2 laps. But you can do, if you're forced to do 3 to 4, depending on the way that you do this. Map of Hera. It's information we do not have, so that's good. But yeah, I have to do, I'm doing a couple laps. Now, and again, in this case, I'm only doing 1 lap. No qualifications. It's open. It's completely open. Now, the problem is right now is that it's overloaded. You have to look at the thing. So it's Swiss. They have to change. They're going to have to change this. And I know they don't want to because they're under a time crunch. But there's over, I think it's 175 people right now signed up for it, which is just crazy. And they're only planning on doing 5 rounds of Swiss with a... That was fun. With a cut. I'm actually going to pop these because... it's just not enough time. Anyone does that. Got up there too soon, didn't want to pop. It's just, it's too many people and not enough rounds. What it effectively means right now is you need to do 5 rounds, you need to go 5-0, and then you need to win a tiebreaker. Because 5-0 is not good enough to get you in to do a top 4. It's not good enough, which is disturbing, but that's the way it is. This is the other reason I want to do this. I'm actually going to farm these groups. And so far, there's been nothing in here. I got 2 chests left. Well, the last one, so there was about 300 signups, but the main event was limited to 100 people. And then, so they had qualifiers for the 100, and then anybody that did not qualify got rolled over into the secondary tournament. And the secondary tournament had like 170 or something like that. But it was Swiss followed by groups followed, or no, I think it was Swiss into elimination. But it was like 100-person elimination, so it was crazy. Their bracket was absurd. It was bigger than the NCAA's. This is our last chest here. Small key to Skullwoods. A complete dud. It happens. Yes, the dailies will probably stop during the tournament. We don't know because there weren't any dailies during the last tournament. But my guess is there'll be too much going on. They will stop it. So yeah, look at that. Pod. 10 items. Absolutely nothing. It happens. Now we have to find another key, too. What are you gonna do? I'm surprised. What it probably means is that the big key is gonna be hanging out up here somewhere. And that we did it out of order, and we should have done the big key first and all that jazz, but that's probably what we're gonna see here. Get away from me. Odd key. Small key, not a big key. Not what I was talking about. Jesus. How about we hit every rock on the way up, shall we? I was joking. But yeah, there's going to be... I mean, there'll be tournament matches every night. There'll be anywhere between 5 and 10 matches every day. Most of them... Oh, there's a sword. Some of them in the afternoon. Most of them at night. There's a key is there as well. I think we're going to get that now. Because that'll tell us... Because we're not going to go around it, and it could be the hierarchy. If it's a hierarchy, we're fucking clearing it. Actually, I have the map to Hera. I need to look at it. It's most likely a crystal. Just based off the number of... The number that we have. Big key to Eastern. That means we can clear Eastern. That would have been really fucking convenient to have like 5 minutes ago. We did this out of turn. Yep, we definitely did this out of turn. Super unfortunate. Pod was just too appealing. That's Rando right there for you. We could have Eastern done by now. Oh, and what is... It is a crystal. So be it. So be it. I do hope everyone is enjoying their evening. We're 41 minutes into this run. I feel okay, but I definitely don't feel good. I was feeling okay until about 2 minutes ago. And then I picked up that big key to Eastern when I was right there. So... No, I mean, it was an option, but it wasn't, like, screaming, you should go to Death Mountain. Usually when they give you that bow early, it's a sign to go to Pod. Skullwoods. We do not need Skullwoods keys. Alright, let's go do East Side. We'll go all the way to Bunny Cave, and that'll be our end point. So, since we have the mirror, we are going to go ahead and see what Turtle Rock is. We're actually going to do it on the up. Instead of the, we're not gonna, basically we don't have to jump down, is what I'm saying. We'll go down Spiral Cave, and then that'll lead us to Paradox Cave. $50. As long as we don't find the hook in Paradox Cave, we don't have to reclimb the mountain, which is nice. And if this is Bombos, we can open it. And it is Quake. Okay. So, we know what we need there. We're going to check Bunny Cave. With Bombos on that, I just realized we can actually do Ice Palace. We can get in there. We can actually clear it. It is an option. I think at this point it would be a pain in the ass, but it is an option. Turtle Rock key. It's like I'm not excited about doing that, but I think that it is something to consider. Like, I don't want to go back to Eastern until I can actually clear Pod. So when I find the big key to Pod, that's when I want to go do Eastern. Oh, here we go. A long walk. I guess I do have a sword now, I can use it. It's probably easier just sorting than using the hammer, so... What did I just get done saying about that? Seriously, I just got done saying unless I get the hook, I'm not climbing the mountain again. Now I gotta climb the mountain again. I mean, the hook is actually really nice. God damn it. The hook is really nice here because then it sends me to Swamp Palace. And I definitely do want to go into Swamp Palace, even though it's a pendant, just because of the sheer number of items. T-Rock and Blue Cane. So yeah, I definitely will go into... I think Swamp is actually going to be your next stop. Desert Palace. We can't get in there yet. Big key to Mire. Okay. It's one we don't necessarily want to go into. That was horrible. Let's just jump right off, shall we? Didn't quite set that one up right. It's close. Well, actually, the funny thing is, we can do another item while we're up here. We will check. We will do Spike Cave. Spike, get out of. I don't want to. God damn you, motherfucker! Yes. Put it in the fridge. You know, if they remove Dead Rocks from the game, I'd be so happy. I fucking hate Dead Rocks. And I didn't want to touch either one of them there, even with the hook shot, because one's going to block the other one exactly like what just happened there. So I was hoping one of them was going to move out of the way. That didn't fucking happen, did it? This is called Shit Cave now. Oh! Big key to Turtle Rock. Okay, not completely shit. Only partially shit. I would be so happy. I'm just gonna take this hit. It doesn't matter. I'm in red mail. Always take one crack at a fairy. There's like a 25% chance a fairy spawns from those. Luckily, we have half magic, so this is easy peasy. Didn't really care about that. Wow, we just came up completely empty there. We're gonna go to Swamp? Yep, we're gonna go to Swamp. Yeah, Chain Chomps can go too, thank you. Fuck Chain Chomps. Alright, so... what is the item that we're looking for the most progression? Fire Rod gets us a few things. Quake gets us into Turtle Rock. The Flute gets us into the desert. And Mire. It would help if I, you know, pop this first. And not looked at my map while I was trying to do this. I should probably go do Escape as well. But I don't think I'm going to do that until after. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to head up and actually do Escape, and hopefully by then we'll have a second sword upgrade so we can check the first 2 chests of Aga Tower. That's kind of the reason I've been holding off on this, is so that I could do Aga Tower at the same time I do both ends of Escape and the Pyramid. Like, I desperately would like to get a sword upgrade in here. This is a pendant, and it's not even the good pendant, so... Ether, okay. We don't know if that's good or not. Might be good. Oh, that's not what I meant to do either. I want to kill that thing so it doesn't hit me later. Yeah, I wouldn't play that. Homie, don't play that, man. Homie, don't play that. Well, so far we've gone into 2 dungeons that have netted absolutely nothing, so hopefully this is not a third. There's been nothing in dungeons at this point. They've been completely empty. Which just means we haven't chosen the right dungeons yet. There wasn't anything in Eastern, there wasn't anything in Pod. So... And this is a pendant, so we hope to find something in here. We're going to be able to get 9 of 10. This is also, we're going to boost our menu time by like a minute, because we're going to end up doing hammer mode on Argus, which is fucking fantastic. Oh, Enemizer? Yeah. I had fun the other day doing the Triforce. I don't think I would do Enemizer for full clears, but Triforce Enemizer is fun. Yeah, I don't think I would actually do like an open Enemizer. But I've had fun the last 2 Enemizers I did that were both they were both Triforce hunts. I think that's the perfect mode for that, because it's not too serious. You know, you're just having fun. You're just finding chips, and yeah, it goes pretty easy. So, all right, we're gonna go the south instead of going to north, even though the south is slightly slower. We don't have the Master Sword, which is actually the reason we don't gonna go north, because then you gotta walk all the way around just to pop the fucking switch, and then it makes it slower. Because I can't hit the switch from the right side, so I gotta go down and around just to pop it. So it kind of defeats the purpose of going there first. I have no way of actually hitting that switch unless I go from the south, which I have to do now, but you know it's required anyway. So. Yeah, I don't think I would like that either. My favorite was the very first time I did Enemizer, the very first time. The very first room that I jumped into that freaked me out was the back end of Sanctuary, where it's all the rats. And it was like 3 of the centaurs and the mushroom things that drop bombs on you from above. I was like, because there's like 8 rats in that room. And it was all centaurs and bomby things. And like, what the fuck is this? I died like 4 times in there. Because I couldn't even get to the fucking door to go in. And then I wanted to do the escape route too, because I had the, that's nice. It's kind of required. That's what I wanted right there. But yeah. That was interesting. So we're still going to keep going, even though we don't necessarily have to. We're already committed to this run, so we're just going to finish. There's still 4 items in here that we can get, and they're not... We're already past the hard part. The rest of Swamp is easy. Doesn't take very long. Now we don't have to use Hammer on Argus. Well, we'll use Master Sword, which is much, much easier. I don't know... I really don't know how to feel about this run so far. I really don't. I'm not sure. If you can pick it up while you're basically halfway over the switch. If you just hold up when you do it, it might take a few attempts, but you can pick it up. Oh! And our desert access. Very nice. Well, I hope I don't have to use that key. It's just a quick time save, so you don't have to move the thing in and out. It saves you a few seconds. No, it's not a big deal, but it's so you don't have to open it and then move the thing. It's just a min-max thing. But yeah, if it's all the way up to the north, it lets you do that. Get away, water beetle. I mean, you can use the hammer. There's no reason you can't. It's a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't want to, it doesn't want to pick up. Come here. Alright, we don't have a better weapon for this. We don't have fire rod or ice rod, so we're just gonna use 4 charges here. This takes 4. Alright, now, unless Argus has also got something, he doesn't. Okay, now we're gonna leave here, and we're actually gonna go straight left into desert. And unless Pet is in play, which it's way too early to tell at this point. This is actually gonna net us 2 additional items, because we also get to do the Bombos. We'll hop straight down to Agana, and then we will go over through the front door, just like the game intended. Couldn't tell you, Zeebs. Way too early to say. Way too early. When I go to... I need to take off a break. I'll see if I'm in the mood for the next daily. Oh, Super Taylor forfeited. He must not have been having a good day there. He actually, he requested to be featured. I wonder if they did. It'd suck if you forfeited while you're featured. But yeah, it's way too early to say anything pedestal related at this point, so when I get the fire rod and I go finish Mothula, I'll check, because I have the mirror. The other thing is, too, we can't even get into Mire yet, so there's no rush. Not only do we not know what the third pendant is, but... That's Super Taylor is his name. He's actually a pretty good runner. But yeah, since we can't even get into Mire yet, and we don't know what the third one is, I'm not even gonna... If I could, I'll check it if it's convenient, but beyond that, no, I'm not even gonna fucking bother. Okay, we're gonna start left side here, actually. Because... we have the key. So we can do 5 of 6 here. Turtle Rock. Alright, so as soon as we get a Turtle Rock, we can actually clear it, you know, once we find the items. We're missing 3 items for Turtle Rock at this point. Powder! I did not, yes. I can't cook! I suck at cooking! You know this! Apparently I made a mess cooking dinner tonight. This is why I should not be allowed to cook, ever. I didn't do it on purpose! I did not do it on purpose. I didn't. But if it does, then I'm not gonna be sad. I can't cook shit. That was a... I enjoyed... Oh, beautiful. Well, you guys are going to get your pet check. All right. That is beautiful. Lovely. Yeah, I made a mess cooking dinner tonight. My wife has been doing a like a cleanse thing. So I've been cooking dinner for my son and I for the last couple of days, and I just can't do it. I'm really fucking bad at it. I made macaroni and cheese, and apparently I fucked it up. Super convenient fire rod, though. Super fucking convenient fire rod. So I made it with hamburger meat, and when I make it with the hamburger meat, I like the cheapy stuff. I like the cheapy stuff with the powder cheese. That's the only time I like the powder cheese, just the old school Kraft in the little box with the powder shit, is when you mix it with hamburger meat. You don't want to mix it with hamburger meat with the shells or anything like that. Because then it's just too rich. Ooh, he went down under quick. Smoky the pod. Gotta save that one. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, let's just go straight to Skullwoods. We can finish that sumbitch off. Don't have the flute yet. Would have been nice to have. This might not be a flute required seed, because Mire is the only thing that requires you to have the flute. So flute might not be required, because we know that's green pendant already. So what could be on the pedestal? Quake could be on the pedestal. Ice Rod could be on the pedestal. Boots could be on the pedestal. We don't need the cape for anything, so if it's cape, we don't care. We already checked bumper cape. It was a dud. And then any of the keys really could be on the pedestal. Like almost all of the keys could be there. Do I want to check Thieves Town? We just got that chest to Thieves Town. It's about a 1.5 to 2 minute check to check Thieves Town. I don't think I'm going to. It's just too long early on. And it's one item. I'm very hopeful that it's not there, because it's going to be a while before I decide to go in there. I mean, it was the other day. It was the fucking Ice Rod was in there, was it? Was the Ice Rod? Or no, it was Ether Medallion. Ether Medallion was in there, and that was how we got into Turtle Rock. So, it's possible. I'm just hopeful it's not. Because I'm not going to check it anytime soon. I might actually, when I leave here... I might do the North Graveyard route all the way over to Zora and Catfish. I think I might do that. So as you can see here with Keysanity, I always check this chest first, because it could be like a sword upgrade or something like that. There's like no risk not to check it first. And if it's anything that would help you with Mothula, you fucking take it. Because Mothula can be a real dick sometimes. Oops. So yeah, I'm going to skip Batman. I'm not going to even bother going to Batman yet. Even though we did just get the powder. You know, I could do both. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do both. Don't know if that one counted. 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 That one did not count. That one did not count. He's only got 1 or 2 left in him. Yeah. Good Mothula fight. And a key to Dark Palace. You win. Wow. Okay. So now should I just... I'm going to check the peds because I'm here. I think that's... The chances of it are becoming less and less this is a ped seed. But I will check it. Okay, good. Alright, so... We know the pedestal that we got is worthless, but that's fine. So we're leaving Dark World because we need to go back across. We're gonna go do the graveyard ledge. We're gonna do that. We'll do the mushroom. We'll do Zora. We'll do catfish, and that takes that incredibly inconvenient route out of the picture. Because there's just no other time to do this. The question was I going to do Batman first? And I think I'm going to. So Batman doesn't take too long. I do have to go south and then all the way back up north. So it's a little bit of a pain. I'm actually going to drop my portal right here. Doesn't matter where you drop it. So I have to do it, and I'll just pick it up on the way back. Actually, with that in mind, it would have been quicker not to go out Dark World. It would have been quicker to leave Light World. I just realized that. This is the last item over here, so it's one of those items that's... We're kind of here. We might as well get it. There's no guarantee that we're going to actually get the flute this run. Okay. Fetch to a fetch. Are there any other fetches we can get from that one? No, we've got them all. Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't know when we're going to do that one, though. We're not doing that one right now. That one might take us a little bit of time to get back to. Huh. That might take a little time. Oops, went too far. Oh, I'm so... Well, actually, you know what? I wouldn't be sad if that actually was the case now, because I have the shovel, so... I mean, chances are it's junk, but... Okay, it's junk. So, we're gonna do Zora. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do the... we'll turn the mushroom in. We'll do Zora. We'll do catfish. Then we'll save quit. We'll go do Eastern and Pod. We can do both of them now. Oh, Blender's coming. You're going to hear a loud noise in the background. Oops, that is not what I wanted. I'm actually going to get some goo while I'm here. Can't remember what I've got. I know I've got a green. I don't remember what the other one is. Be a Kita pod. Oh, yes. That is perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Okay, let's go. Very nice. We can full clear pod now. When we go in there. That's perfect timing for that. There will be nothing left. What am I doing here? Yeah. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, here comes. Blender incoming. Wait for it. See, now she's got me in suspense. She says she's going to use the blender, and I'm waiting for it. I'm, like, bracing for impact. It's like, where is it? Turn the fan on real quick. It's actually getting warm in here. Give me something good, Caddy. That's not anything good. Well, this has not been a total loss because of the mushroom. It's actually perfect for the mushroom. Fire in the hole! It's okay, Kiva. It's okay, Bubby. Yeah, her head just went fucking... Well, that sounds blended to me. Shit. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. Trying to think of the best way to do this, which order. So we're gonna go do Eastern first. So we're gonna take the portal up, we'll do Eastern before we actually do pod. Because if we find the 6th pod key, it's gonna save us like a minute. Because we are gonna full clear the rest of pod. The problem is that there are items in the back. And those are not going to be easy to get to with the way that we have to route it. And as well as the bridge item. So we're going to go do the bridge. Do we do the bridge first or we just clear first? Does it matter? No, we have to do 2 laps either way. Because we have to do the one to get in. We got to drop down. Actually, yeah, we're going to do the bridge first. Because we'll drop back down the second time, and then we'll do the lap. We actually need to do 3 laps the way this is set up. This is why it's a pain in the ass. So we have to do 3 laps on the right side. That's why we're going to go ahead and do Eastern first. Because if, for whatever miracle, the 6th pod key happens to be in here, it's going to save us a ton of time. We go right through the front door, and we're gold. And doing this takes no more, no less time. Fire in the hole! It's okay, kitty. It's okay, Bubby. It's just Mama. She's just blending. Oh, she's done. It's all done. You can go back to bed now. See? Kiva looks annoyed. Kiva. She's already asleep again. Yeah, no shit. I got this claw marks to prove it. Oh yeah, so I got my heart monitor off, if you hadn't noticed. I turned that in this morning. My god, that thing was so annoying to wear. I'll probably it'll probably be a week or 2 before I hear the results, so... I only got 3 heart flutters on it while I had the thing on, and all 3 of them were on Monday. I had no heart flutters at all yesterday, and then, as I'm going to work, after I drop it off, I get one. Because that's how it works. Oh, it's not in time. Oh my god, I am the least anxious person in the world. Am I too high? Oh, oh no, I blew it. Got a little trigger happy. I shot so many arrows in him. That's all he had. It was just arrows. It's just a single arrow. That's all he had left. Oh, that is wonderful. That's all he had. He didn't have anything else. It's like, I'm full of arrows. This is all I have. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go do, the first lap. We're gonna drop off the bridge. We'll go through, we'll hammer out. We'll go left side, drop down to the bridge. Yeah, because getting the items in any particular order do not matter in here. We just need to get them in the most efficient way possible. Yeah, I got one too. Nope. Yeah, Daniel's got to go in when he goes back, and he's got to stop by the attendant's office, get a slip that needs to be signed. Yeah. I'm guessing that's why. We'll see if he's up to going to school tomorrow, which he might say he's going to, but I'm not gonna.
I would push it.
No. Yeah, I'm not gonna. He'll stay home tomorrow for one more day. He's not gonna complain about it. What 17-year-old kid would complain about being forced to stay home from school? I don't know one. Hyrule Castle. Wow, that is completely and utterly worthless. Alright, so we're gonna do the second lap. And this is gonna take us, we're gonna just go do Helmasaur now. We don't even know what this is. This could actually be the last pendant. We don't know. We don't have the map for it. We're just risking it in the dark, so. In fact, we're actually running out of options for that last one. It's either here... Actually, it's a I just realized it's a 50-50. It's either here or it's an Ice Palace. Please let it be here. I would much rather not go to Ice Palace. Thank you very much. So, my only concern at this point is we've put off Escape, again, I'm really good at this, for a long time. And right now there are 6 items just sitting there at Escape, not including the pyramid, so that's actually 7. 7 items just sitting there, ready to go. And I haven't touched it yet. We're actually starting to run out of places to check beyond that. So, my concern is that those items would actually speed things up a little bit. So, here's the thing. We know that we don't need any more keys, with the exception of the Hera key and the Ganon key. Those are the only 2 keys that we currently need. We've gotten everything else. And we only need... So, actually, we know we need 4 items for Goma. We know what they are. We need the big key to Ganon's Tower, obviously. Oops, I missed that one somehow. We need the big key to Ganon's Tower, we need the Ice Rod, we need the Quake Medallion, and we need the key to Hera. So we're 4 items away from go. Oh, and we don't need the flute right now. We don't know if we're going to actually need that or not. We might need the flute, we don't know. Depends if anything is in, anything is down in the swamp. Again, we're very hopeful that this is the pendant, or the crystal, and not the pendant, because that'll save us a nice trip. One more to spawn it. Oh, missed. shit. God damn it. He's been dickish with the fireballs lately. He really has been. Come on, 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 come on. Give me a crystal, give me a crystal, give me a crystal, give me a crystal, give me a crystal. Crystal. Alright, so ice is the last pendant, which means it probably has something. Alright, so we're going to go back in. We need to get the last two items, which are both in the back. Again, we have to unfortunately go all the way around. It just is what it is. Actually, funny enough, I need to stop and get arrows. I have to actually stop in the mimic room and pick up the 5 arrow drop, which is awkward as shit. But... Oops. Actually, kind of wanted sword beams here for this room. Asshole. So one of these mimics is gonna get out of sync. Oh, just do it this way. So this is our 4th trip through here, which is shitty, but essential. Doing 4 trips through here is still better than hunting down the last key. By leaps and bounds. Shit, get out of my way. Get off of there, fucking dick. Alright, so we're gonna finish up in the end of the dark maze of the big chest. So we'll get this one here, and we'll go over there. That'll be our finishing point. This one key to Ganon's tower, that's worthless. Hopefully it's worthless. Should be with the way things are going. So unless this is, if it's a big key, we know that, unless it's the swamp key, it's going to be good. Pod was 100% empty. There was nothing in pod. There was nothing in pod. 14 items. Nothing in there. 100% empty. We just talked about it. We talked about it at the beginning of the run. This is the second time that's happened for me. We have to do escape. I'm actually really concerned now. I was very hopeful that one of the, like, the Quake medallion or something was going to be there. Because then it would make this not essential. Tja. Alright. When did we get that castle key? We got that castle tower key a long time ago. I hope this isn't going to hold us up. Ugh, gotta get this. Fuck. I don't think you can... I don't know where this goes, but we're gonna try it. Nope! Definitely not. Okay, well, that was worth a shot. I did not know where that spot was. But I know where this is. Alright, so we're gonna go do the back end first. I really gotta use the restroom. I hate it when I have to use the restroom during a race. I've had to take a pause for a minute before, and I hate doing it. I should have used the potty before I started. Oh my goodness. Well, good news, bad news. Good news, we found the flute. Bad news is we found the flute. Which means all of Mire and Desert, that all opened up. I really didn't want it to open up, to be honest, because it's just shitty. Damn it, I did that a second too soon. Oh, fuck you. Oh, man. Finding that flute, that is gonna hurt us. I have a bad... See, here's the thing. I like holding off on escape until I can do this right here. Now, the problem is that we've been able to do this for a while, and I just didn't. Because we got the lamp super early. Alright, I think Mire's gonna be our stop. It is full clearable. Well, unless it's Quake. Unless we need Quake to get in there, then it's not full clearable. I mean, we only need 3 items to actually get to G Tower, so... We don't need the G Tower key. We'd like to have it. We definitely don't need it. And then I think we have to go to Mire. At least there's nothing in the front end of Escape. The back end of Escape is a little bit, or the sewer chest, I mean, is one of those chests that is much easier missed than just not coming here. Burn. So nothing there. Still got that shovel to check too. We're definitely gonna go towards Mire. That sucks. Okay, when I start the flute, I'm actually gonna step away for a minute. I need to use the restroom. And this is the best time to do it so I'm gonna lose like a minute right now, but I gotta use the restroom. It sucks, but sometimes nature calls. Be right back. Okay. If we lose by a minute, then you know what? I should have just held it. I would actually love this to be Quake. It's ether. Fuck. Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Well, we're just gonna go to T-Rock now. No! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. We have lost this race, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, dude. Okay, yeah. Don't plan on going to school tomorrow. Just sleep in. It's cool. Take an extra day to get yourself all full rested, even if you're feeling better. It's cool. Oh, you sound broken up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, flute led to everything. Hell, Ganon's Tower key might be down there. We have no idea of knowing this. Wow. Wow. We have chosen poorly. Wow. 3 items down there. And they were the 3 items we needed. All 3. Yes. It chose the cup that said Jesus on it. Oh. Wow. I've never seen that. Well, we are definitely not winning this race. Because that is a pretty significant misstep. Now, the only way that this could turn out in our advantage is if the G Tower Big Key is in a trolley location. That's the only thing we're missing, is the Big Key to Ganon's Tower. It's the only thing we're missing. So, unless the G Tower key is just super trolly, which, boy, there's not many things that could actually be. If it's like in, you know, Thieves Town or something like that, I could see that being a little bit trolly. If we find, like, the boots in Ganon's Tower, and it could be a bonk location. If it is the swamp big key, I could see that. Wow. Well, there's always... Oh, shit. That was close. Oh, I poked the bear. There's always something. Always something. Yeah. Yeah. That's I don't care. You're not asking for permission. You don't need to. It's cool. You do whatever you have to do. It's not fun, I know.
But apparently, he's coughing so hard to make someone vomit.
I had a few of those.
Because it's acid reflux.
Yeah.
It's like Rochelle when she coughs.
Right.
Hard.
Yeah, it's gross. No, no. Oops. Stop it. Stop it. Go. Go away. Shut up, Meg. Alright, so what we are going to do here is we're going to do something a little bit different. No, we're not. Change that. I was going to actually skip these items up front and head straight to the back. Maybe I still will. Maybe I'll get these two and then I'll skip to the end. And then I'll leave that last item. No, no, because it could be it could also be a vanilla small key. Yeah, fuck that noise. It's tempting because you could potentially save a little bit of time if it's in the back, but it's complete happens. It'd be completely luck. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I think our only hope at this point is the big key is not in Ganon's Tower. And it's just super trolling we happen to find it first. Pick. Yeah, we know where it isn't. We know there's a few places that are out there that they cannot be. Not many. There's actually not many. I cannot believe I didn't check that fucking flute and it led to everything. Ugh. Just fucking kill me on that one. That is so bad. So we're not checking the vanilla chest. For obvious reasons. Only if they like money. Only if they like money. If they don't want to print money, then they won't. I think they will. I mean, why not? I mean, they're just making money. They're literally just making money. They're like saying, we're going to go ahead and use these parts and this technology that we already have, and we're just going to make millions of dollars. Go, Dream. Yep, she's back. She's back to her spot. We are not winning this race. In fact, I'm going to be happy with the top 10. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Ah. I don't think I need a map to Skullwoods. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be... I'm going to be happy with a top 10 finish, considering not knowing what we know now. Small key to G Tower, okay. I think it's telling us something. I don't know what that tells us, but it's telling us something. Still don't have the boots. God, we're another fucking bootless Keysanity seed. This is our second. I think this is our second straight bootless Keysanity. I'm gonna get hit there. We will pick up the magic, so that we can do the laser bridge without issue. Again, obviously we would like it if it was here, but at the same time, I don't want it to be here if I actually have a chance. If I want to win, I don't want it to be here. Because if it's here, we don't win. I mean, we're probably not winning anyway. We're not going to win anything close, but if it's here, we definitely don't win. I'm just not even going to bother turning it off. I'm just going to run. Run, Forest. Oh, fuck you. Oh, it's Swamp! Oh! It's... Oh, see, there it is. That's the trolley one. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, there's no chance that we check this first, but... So, we're doing this with Master Sword. I've come to the conclusion that I suck with the hammer. And I just do this faster with Master Sword. It's not really that bad. You just gotta deal with the pee on the floor. Oh my god, Kyong just finished. Yeah, it's in Gans Tower. Well, you know, it doesn't have to be. It could be at a spot that we just skipped. Yeah, we're not even in Gans Tower yet, so we just finished. This surprises nobody. And it's Kyong, too, which is... Kyong's really good. Kyong is going to be a force to reckon with in the tournament next week. Or 2 weeks, whatever it is. He really is. He's really good at this shit. You can. Like, I don't have any issue with the pee on the floor, to be honest. I really don't. He pees on the floor, he pees on the floor. Yeah, but, I mean, it's okay. I just walk around it. Somebody will come by and clean it up. It just won't be me. Yeah, wow. Kyong finished before we even got into G-Tower. We don't have the big key. This could be a disaster if the big key is not in here. Keep in mind, we're still a Master Sword Silverless. So hopefully there's at least a sword upgrade in here. Well, here we go. And we're going to do something slightly different than what we normally do. We're going to do the DM route. So, if you don't know the DM route, it's going left side first. Okay, it's not at the it's not the shitty spot. That's good. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing the DM route in Keysanity, and I just don't know if it actually makes a huge difference. But it does give you the biggest cluster of items quickest. It's just if you don't get it, it's a huge it's a huge loss, because then you got to double back. Yeah, that's a good start. I'll take the big key now. Oh wait, no, wait, no. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna keep going. We'll do the other side layout. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Oh, that's right. I don't have the boots. I'm already committed to this, I guess. I'll just keep going. So, yeah. Small key to Hera. That's scary. Tigra just forfeited. He was featured. That's shitty to forfeit featured. That really is. Even if you know you're way behind, don't forfeit. If you're featured, fucking finish. If it takes you 2.5 hours, it takes you 2.5 hours. Fuck. Hippos, 2nd place. Easily could be.
Such a good friend.
It actually very likely could be, because that would actually make sense if you clear out all of Ganon's tower, then you go there immediately. It's the first item you check, and there it is. So. Oh yay, we got the bug net. Oh. I definitely wanted that bug net. Now I'm good. Now I can finish the game. What do you mean? I can play the game. But yeah, this does not surprise me that we're this far behind. It sucks, but I'm not surprised. And unfortunately, it's bootless. Oh, that's right. I gotta go the other way. Do it this way. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you dick. We don't have many arrows here. We actually need to be a little mindful of our arrows right here. We don't want to just waste them in case we do need them actually to clear the dungeon. Oops. Fuck you. Oh, come on. My goddamn hole. Ice Palace, that's gonna do us no good. I don't have the cape, so I can't even do the easy way to do the tile room if we wanted to do it. Well, I know the order that I'm gonna check things in once we get out of here. Shovel spot first. Oh, Hera spot first. Shovel spot second. Fat Fairy third. Oops. A bit too soon on that one. And I think Ice Palace will be fourth. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna check for silvers. Oh my god! I'll check for butter? Check for butter? Butter, please? I gotta pick up the other key here. Alright, well, we're almost done. We're 7 minutes out. I want to pick up the second key, we don't have to worry about anything else. Let's just go, 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 go! Well, that turned what was gonna be a shitty Ganon fight into a really easy one. Well, the finishes are making sense time-wise. Oh, fuck, I missed. Oh, you dick. Dick. Solsky just finished third. Again, I'd be happy with the top 10 based off of how we did this. Plus, we had to take a minute break. Oh. Oh, my cat just boogered all over everything. Jasper's got allergies. He's got allergy issues, so he sneezes a lot. And it's quite disgusting because I don't know why I just did that. So it's quite disgusting when he just hawks up all over the place, because then he eats it, he like gets it up in his nose, and then he goes... Yeah. Barry Bonds in at fourth. Not surprising. Just gonna do it this way. No, we're not going to. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Fourth place is in. Oh, I missed that. Way off. Way off. Way, way off. Just... 40-some, I think? Oh my god. Could I do this any worse? I was way off at the start of this. It's like 40 or something. Actually, I want to pick up the arrows here, and I want to pick up the heart just so it fucking stops beeping. Oh, it didn't stop beeping! There, it stopped beeping. Damn, it's beeping again. Oh, damn it! I was just... Alright. He deserved that. Alright, we're just gonna burn a goo. We got 2 of them. And 5th and 6th just checked in. So... Hello, Standing Wolf. What's up, Ming? Yeah, we fucked this seat up pretty bad. Really needed to do that, but oh man, oh man, oh man. We fucked this seat up pretty damn good. Whoa. Let's validate, shall we? Let's hope for boots. Oh, no, 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 get in there, get in there, get in there. There we go. No boots, so we gotta do it this way. We did check all but 5. Man, that flute. That flute. Not getting that. Costa. That was a triple. That was almost a triple. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That could have been a triple. Oh yeah, this is gonna be another 0, isn't it? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Hey, dude, whatever helps. Absolutely. Yeah, there's gonna be a 0. There's gonna be no bonk game tonight. It's in the fine print. I had to add it. Unfortunately, there is no bonks. We might still get a top 10, which again, I'm not like... I'm fine with that considering what happened. Jet just finished 7th. No. And it took a hug. Got a good spot here, though. Whew. Swing and miss. Wonder how Ganon feels about attacking himself. I guess he's not in this game. There is no Ganondorf. 8th is in. I did. Thank you for putting them there for me. Do it this way. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck that up. That'll be a double. Oh, oh! A triple! I did not think I'd get that one. Oh yeah, no, sub 2 is easy. Ugh. I get 9th, but that's not good. But again, you know what? Considering how long we went... yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. I mean, we skipped the flute, so we didn't check escape until like an hour and a half. The escape had the flute.
Aha.
And the flute led us literally to the swamp that had Ice Rod, Quake, and the big key to Hera. Those were all 3 of our go mode items, and we just didn't go there. We could have gotten that flute at like 50... Well, technically we could have gotten it immediately if we wanted to do it in the dark. But we got the lamp super early, so it could have been like 20 minutes in, we could have gotten that. And that would have been a very, very different, especially since there was no boots. So, how far behind were we? 140. Yeah, we were 15 minutes off the lead. So, and I bet that flute cost us at least 10 minutes. So, all right, that one. Have a good one, man. Or woman. I guess I didn't ask. Enjoy. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's still. I don't know. I don't know. How many were actually in this? Was it over 40? Oh, there was 50. Okay, I guess 9th out of 50 isn't the worst thing in the world. Ack isn't done yet. Gamer Cal's not done yet. Those are both really good runners. Ack's on Aghanim. Gamer Cal's almost on Aghanim. There's a lot of people in G-Tower. A lot of people are going to be finishing in the next few minutes. A lot of people. So... We actually would have saved 3 or 4 minutes, too, if we had just done right side, which is what we normally do. But then we wouldn't have gotten the Tempered Sword. So, I guess not the end of the world. So, all right, let's go and fast forward through these credits. I guess we'll just get to the end. Is it open the night race tonight? I think it is. I mean, obviously, we don't need to know what our bonk count is. I'm very interested in what our item is going to be on this one. because 4:02. I thought it was going to be over 4. Yeah. So, all right, boys and girls, what time is it? It is 9:06. It's open. I might do the open. I don't know. I might. Not sure. I'm torn. I'm 50-50. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and log off. Thanks everyone for showing up. Anybody new to the channel, welcome. Hope you stay a while and listen. Come, stay a while and listen. If you're not a follow of the channel, you want to see when we come online, feel free to hit the follow button. We are 1 away from 600, which is nice round number. But yeah, that's all we got for tonight. If we're back, we'll be back in like 45 minutes. So, if I don't see you then, we'll check you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.